Hey there, buddy. Everything good?
He was just folding laundry until an officer accused him of dealing drugs. No probable cause, no reasonable suspicion. Under the Fourth Amendment, he didn't have to show ID, but the pressure didn't stop. Know your rights. Watch what happens when you stand your ground.
Everything all right? What's up? What's going on?
Just want to make sure you're good. You have any ID on you?
ID. Why would I need my ID to wash clothes?
Yeah. Well, we've had some complaints in the general area, kind of, and specifically this building. Occasionally, we have people just kind of wandering in, causing trouble, moving drugs, things like that. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I'm simply washing my clothes. I don't have any weapons. I don't have my ID. I don't have anything of that nature.
You don't have your ID, or you don't want to show me ID? Because if you could show me ID, that'd be cool. We could move this along.
What's the reason? Like, I know I don't have my ID. If I did, I wouldn't give it to you, though. Like, what's the reason?
So you wouldn't comply even if you did or didn't have your ID, which you may or may not have. See how? So
am I under arrest? Am I being detained, or is anything of that nature going on?
I'm just trying to get simple information. We've had complaints, like I said, several in this area, and more specifically here at the laundromat. And so if you were compliant, you really wouldn't be much of a threat. But now I'm starting to wonder if you're the people I'm looking for.
What are we talking about? I'm just taking my clothes out of the washer. Where's the threat?
Well, why is it that I can't find out who you are? Why aren't you willing to show the ID? First, you didn't have it. Now you wouldn't show it to me if you did. So that makes me think maybe you have it on your person.
Where's a probable cause? I need probable cause.
Okay.
Is there any reasoning? What crime are you accusing me of committing?
Right. So you've heard where there's smoke, there's fire, right? When people start citing the law to defend themselves, usually means they're trying to hide something. So now I'm starting to wonder what you're hiding. Do you have weapons on you? Do you have drugs on you? What's going on, bro?
Am I being detained? Am I under arrest?
Are you going to show me your ID? Can we start with the first question that we started with? I said, how are you? And then I went pretty simply into, can I see your ID? Because I want to make sure you're not someone that's a threat.
All right, but I explained to you, if you don't have any probable cause, any reasoning, any crimes you think I committed, I don't have to identify myself, and I refuse to identify myself. So,
but as I told you,
call your captain. You can do whatever.
All right, we'll go there.
But I'm not showing you my ID because, again, you didn't tell me I was under arrest. I'm not being detained or anything. So I'm actually free to go. I can actually walk away if I like.
Do you have your ID, or are you not willing to show it? Because you keep going back and forth on that simple thing. If you didn't have your ID and you just said that, it'd be one thing. But the fact that you told me you didn't have your ID and then you said you wouldn't show it to me if you did, you're really making me think that you got something to hide. And so, again, drugs, weapons, what are you trying to hide from me? We've had lots of complaints here, so don't tell me there's no laws being broken. I don't know there are laws being broken. I just don't know if it's you or not. So if you're not going to comply, I'm going to have to assume that you are breaking some of those laws, and that's why you don't want to comply. Is that fair, right? You don't want to comply, so obviously you have a problem with the law. Are we going to have a problem with the law? Are you going to show me your ID?
Am I?
You got quiet all of a sudden, huh?
Am I under arrest?
Are you going to show me your ID?
Am I under arrest or am I being detained?
Are you going to comply?
I don't have anything to comply to.
So what are you hiding? I don't really... Watch your hands just grabbing stuff. I don't know if you got weapons in your clothes.
No.
Okay. Right. Well, I appreciate you showing me your waistband, and I feel a little more comfortable, but at the end of the day, I need to see who you are and make sure you're not wanted, you don't have felonies, you're not a drug dealer.
I am John Doe.
John Doe. Okay, see, your lack of compliance keeps bringing me back to that lack of trust on my end. If you're not willing to comply, why should I... Sir, why are you still folding clothes when I'm trying to get your ID?
We're in a laundry bag. What do you mean why am I still folding clothes?
Because I haven't been able to ascertain who you are. And you're pretending like this is just some kind of joke that you don't have to take seriously. And these are orders that aren't real, which they very much are. Are you going to comply?
Am I under arrest or am I being detained?
Are you going to... Is your ID that is mysteriously here nor there or everywhere just going to show up? Because if you'd show me...
It might be in this pocket.
Sir, before you go reaching it... Okay. Is your ID in that pocket?
No, it might be.
It might not be. Yeah, right. Okay. Again, I really don't like the whole disrespectful tone. You're really not taking this very seriously. We do have crimes in this area. And again, I don't have a description, but if I had one, I'm guessing you'd fit a partial description. So
that's what they all say, right?
Right. We can make it about that. Do you want me to say that I have a description? Do I need to come up with something? Oh, sir, what are you grabbing at? What are you
I'm about to put my phone on so I can start recording because I'm
okay. Well, before...
I feel uncomfortable because you have tell me I'm not under arrest, I'm not being detained. So at this point, I feel like you're harassing me. So if I feel like I'm being harassed, I feel like this needs to be recorded in case you do anything that you shouldn't be doing. Because right now you're already doing something you shouldn't be doing. So
you're going to make this or that. We're going to do that. You're going to try to start grabbing for things.
can we get a captain or a sergeant or however you guys do it? Or
Right.
shirt,
I know you don't know the law, so don't sit here and pretend like you can just start demanding things. I know you don't know what's going
I
on.
showed you my idea, and you're still here.
You're obviously still here, aren't you? So you keep asking if you can leave, but you're still here. So if I could see that ID any moment, that would...
Once I'm done for the club, we're going to be long gone. I don't want
Okay, we'll see about that. You really think that's how it's going to go? Sir, can I see your ID, please?
Or am I being detained?
I don't want to have to go the physical route with you, sir. We can go that physical route.
Am I under arrest?
You know, a lot of officers would love to go that physical route, and I can be that officer if you want.
Or am I being detained?
You going to show me ID? Right now, you haven't given me any threats, but I'm not going to let you leave here without knowing who you are.
Am I under arrest? Am I being detained? You still haven't told me.
All right. I'm going to make a lap, but when me and my partner come back, you better not be here. If you're here, you better have found that ID, all right? It's not going to be how the way it goes.
Gotcha.